Don't mean to be making you dizzy. I'm just trying to find the right. I think that might be good. I'm going to look on my other. I'm alive myself. Got my tablet up here. I think. Yep, I think that's good. Oop. I turn the volume down on my backup one. Okay. Give people a little time to join. If people join, it is 5 o'clock, not my normal time. And okay. I haven't been live in a little bit, and I thought I would just pop on. It wasn't planned, but I think Mondays at 5 are going to be my new time. If you're here, say hello and let me know. Give me thumbs up. Let me know who's here watching. Yeah. I think this is gonna be my new live, and I'm gonna do it Mondays at 5. And then I'm gonna do a little mini series, I think, right now of fun folds, and then I'll get back into other cards too. But I got some fun folds I want to show you, and I know some of my customers from my other workshop love my fun folds, so I'm gonna try to do that. Sorry if my cord is in the way. Didn't mean to tip the camera neither. The other day when I was doing my live, it died, so I wanted to make sure I had it plugged in and that it wasn't going to die on us again. I did not want that to happen. So anyways, grab yourself some coffee or something to drink. It's 5 o'clock. I don't care. Grab yourself a little beer, maybe wine, whatever you want, and let's get started here. I have myself some coffee today and some ice chips. I don't know what it is. I'm cold, and you think it's funny, so you drink coffee, right? But for some reason, lately when I've been drinking coffee, it makes my mouth very dry. I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but if it does, I understand. So I don't have a sample card to show you. I have kind of it in my head. I got some stuff cut out, an idea, but I didn't actually finish a full card. But this is going to be our fun fold. It opens up like this. Is this not cool? I can't remember her name, but she's a YouTuber, and I got some of my fun fold ideas from her. I also got some just from off the web because there's a bunch of them out there, and I've always wanted to try them. But this particular one I got in, I'll try to link her name in the description box below. Her and her husband do like this fun fold thing together, which is really cool. And I enjoy watching that series when she does it. And one of the ideas that she did is she made a template out of like retired paper you don't like. And so this is my template. This is not what the finished card's going to look like. I just want to let you know. And so I made the template out of some retired paper, and usually paper that you don't like. And then what I do is after I've made the card, here, I have one up here. I'll show you. Like, this is my template right here for this card that I've showed in the past. And so then what I do is I take the card that I made plus my template, and I stick them together, and then I store them in a shoebox. And then when I want to refer to making this card again or something similar to it, I have my template with me. So when I'm done with this card here, this is my template, and I will attach this card with it, and I'll have a sample to go with the template. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see. if you're new here, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when I upload more videos and all that good stuff. I always forget to tell that. And when I do remember, it's usually the end of the video. And by then, everybody's kind of left me. So I wanted to tell you in the beginning. So if you do that, that would be great. Another thing I want to talk about real quick is my online classes. I do monthly online classes. And what it is I've changed it up just a tiny bit. Our monthly online class is going to be using the Cheerful Daisy bundle. I'm going to send you all the supplies for everything. I won't send any stamped images or nothing. You will get everything, but sometimes the designer series might change because the more people that join, then I run out of the designer series paper that I use exactly on that card. But I will rest assured the designer series paper will match whatever card base and stuff that I give you. So, but my thing is how I'm changing it is you don't have to buy the exact same, like this Cheerful bundle, in order to get the kit for free. All you have to do is order $50 or more from me. You can use whatever stamp set you have at home, change it up, do whatever you want. But if you want the card to look exactly like mine, then you will definitely want to order the bundle that I used. So I hope that clears things up from anybody that was, in my online class or whatever. So that's what I'm doing. And the other thing is I'm going to have, when you do the online classes, it does not count for my in-home workshops or does not count for my scrapbooking. You have to buy $50 worth of product using the host code that is on my website, over on Facebook. I'll put a link in the description box below. But this is the bundle that I'm using. But you just have to place $50 or more before the 14th of the month, because I give you 2 weeks to order it, and then I get everything together and I ship it out. So I hope that explains anything. If you have any questions, give me a call or message me. All the information is in the description box below. Okay, let's get to the card, the fun stuff, the reason we're all here. So this is a new in color. This is called Wild Wheat, and we've got a standard piece that is 8.5 by 5.5, and we are going to score it at 4 1/4. So we're going to score it just like this at 4 1/4. Then what we're going to do is you're going to take, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you're going to take and you're going to put this score line right there in the tip of the paper, right on the cut line. So we got both of them going on right here. We're going to take this and we're going to cut it right down. So this is scrap. You could save it for another card, whatever you want to do. Okay, and then we're going to set this aside for just a second. And then we've got this piece here, and this piece is 8.5 by 3. And we are going to score this one at 4 1/4 also. So we'll get that scored. So while I got the cutter out, you need a piece of designer series paper. Be mindful if it's a certain directional, like on this one, I used this scrap piece of kite. Be mindful if it's going a certain direction, which way you want to cut it. So I have a piece of DSP that is 4 by 5 1/4, and we're going to stick it in like this. We're putting the point on this end and a point on this end. And I want to let you know a little trick. Sometimes if you start off the page like this with the cardstock or the designer series paper, sometimes it catches and it gives a little, like a rip, or it wrinkles it up or whatever. Something you could do is just put it down and then go this way and that way. And then that way it's not going to wrinkle up the edges of your paper. So we'll just set this right here aside. And we're done with the cutter. So let's get this out of the way. And let's put this part as much as we can together. And then we'll go on to the stamping and stuff. So we need our bone folder. And we're going to just score this right in half, kind of, you know, lining it up just like you would. And you're going to cut it right across, or score it right across. Really good, because you want it to lay flat. So we got that. And then we have this piece, and we're going to score this one right in half and score it up good. Okay. So now we got our two pieces here, and we're going to add these to our card base like so. So we're going to take some liquid adhesive. I like to use this when I'm doing something with a lot of corners and stuff like that, so that way, I say I like to use it as it doesn't want to come out. Yeah, let me see if I have another one here that might have some glue in it. Oh, this one does. The glue wants to come out on this one, so I definitely have to be careful. Okay, let's put that back in the top for a minute, because it's definitely oozing out of there. And then, you know, I think I'm going to open this up this time just so I could see it a little better. And there is a tiny border, and that's why I like to use the liquid glue, because it gives you a little chance to move this around a little bit. I mean, this glue is quick, so just kind of do this. And then we're going to do the other one. Okay. Definitely got glue coming out of that one. All right. And then this one is going to go right here. And we're just going to leave a little bit of a border, just like I did on the other one, at the top and on the side. Okay. And so now it looks like this. Isn't this cool? Let's give this another score. Lots of times I just keep giving it scores, so it, yeah, so it'll eventually, it will lay flat. Now we have this piece. I have some of that glue on me. Oh. So now we're going to take, and we're just going to put some adhesive on the back of this one. And you're going to eyeball the center. I'm not pushing it down. If you see, I'm holding it in the air, and I'm putting this down like this, and I'm trying to get a visual of my center of all the way around the card. And I think that looks good right there. So see, that's about the center of my card. So it looks like that. So this is kind of a cool fun fold. So now we're definitely going to set that aside. That paper, I should let you know too, the DSP paper that I used came from the new catalog, and it's the new Daisy. Let me see. Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper. So that's the new paper for there. All right. And now we're going to do some stamping. So let's get on here. I've got I got two pieces, and they're both the same. They're 2 7/8 by 4 1/8, and you need 2 of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wild wheat, and I'm going to take a blending brush, and I'm going to dab this up, and I'm going to dab some off the paper because I don't want it really dark, like where I push. And then I'm very lightly, I'm not even like pushing down there, and I'm very lightly going over the back of this. If you push too hard, you definitely can have a, what do you want to call it, a big mark like right there, like that, and you don't want that. So I'm just trying to give it a softer like background look a little bit. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So like that. Then I'm going to take the outlined piece of the Daisy bundle, the Cheerful Daisy set. And I'm going to take this and I'm just going to stamp it up. And I'm stamping it over, but not all the way, more to the right than I am to the left. I mean, not that there's a whole lot of room using this great big one, but that's what we're going to do. And I stamped that in the Wild Wheat. And we are done with the Wild Wheat, so we can put that one away. Then we are going to grab the Moody Mauve. I think this color would have been really pretty with the Moody Mauve as the background with this stamp, but the problem that it is I don't have that color, because when I had my order, it was mistakenly somehow didn't get put in the package, and that doesn't, I've never had that happen. It's the first time, but like, if you've heard from other demonstrators and stuff, they've been super busy with shipping and trying to get orders and everything out, and we did the top records of ever, so I can foresee this happening. Now I'm doing a second generation stamp, and that is where you take and you stamp off onto a piece of scrap paper, and then you stamp on like this. And I did just a very light color. I think that came out really cute. Then I took some of Stampin' Up! Masking tape. I love this masking tape. It's just it's not too thick. I really am impressed with this tape. And I didn't have to do the whole thing because I just want it so that the leaf looks like it's up under the flower. So all I did was I stamped it and I cut out just the bottom few petals. And then I'm actually putting this on here so it's easier to peel off. And I'm just putting that piece that I peeled off it right back on. And now I'm going to take the leaf and the stem. We're done with the mauve color for now. And I'm going to bring in the garden green. And I'm going to stamp the stem. Just like that. And I'm going to stamp it right down. Hopefully I didn't rock it and get anything anywhere it doesn't need to be. Then I'm going to take the leaf and I'm going to stamp, like, I can't see, but like I want the leaf to be on the stem a little bit. Just like that. And then I'm going to do another one. And I'm going to go up a little bit higher. And I'm going to go just like that. They could have been a little closer, but I'm a little farther away from it, so I couldn't see exactly how close they are. So there we go. And then I am taking this, well, actually I got to take this off first. Then we remove this and see it didn't get it where I didn't want it to be. Then we're going to take this Pecan Pie, which is one of the new in colors, or not in colors, one of the new core colors of our Stampin' Up. And I bought the re-inker, so I don't have the stamp pad yet. So I have this mini stamp pad that I went ahead and I put re-inker in. And so I'm going to stamp this up. And I'm going to take this. Now, I don't know. I think this is going to look good. I don't know. I haven't used this color. Oh, I like it. I think it looks good. Yeah. I wasn't 100% sure, but I think it looks great. Okay, we're going to do some other stuff to this, but first we're going to set that aside. And we got the inside piece. And I think I just want to add in this kit, there are some other daisies and like some flowers that you can just stamp. And I think I'm going to grab this one here, this and this little one. I didn't get them out yet because I really wasn't sure what I was going to do on the inside. And we will grab a couple blocks. Need one more block like this. Okay. So I think on the inside, I'm going to do the same kind of outline that I did, I'm going to use this wild wheat, and I'm going to stamp it, and I'm going to stamp, I think I want to stamp on this side because of the angle that it's going at. Yeah, I'm going to stamp it like that. It didn't come out all the way, but I think it's going to be okay. And then I'm going to take the Mauve Meadow, and I'm going to stamp this up, and I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp on, so just like that. Now I did not cut out a thing for this one, but I think not saying it's definitely going to work, but I'm thinking it will, because there's just this little section here, and I am just going to stamp it right in there. Oh yeah, that looks fine. That looks real good. And then I'm going to take a leaf, and I think I'm just going to do one leaf this time, and I'm going to make it go off this way like that. I like that a lot. Then I've got the little center, and I'm going to do it again in that pecan. And I'm going to stamp that one right there. So this will be for the inside of the card, and you can write whatever you want on that. Now I'm going to get a scrap piece of, I think this will probably work, of this paper. And I need to get the words out. I think I'm going to use the ones You Made My Day. And we'll try this. Hello. Hello and welcome. I'm glad you could join me. Thank you for letting me know that you're here. So we're going to use the block that says You Made My Day. I think I'm going to do it in the pecan pie because I think that would be really cute. So I'm going to stamp this up into the pecan. And I'm going to stamp it. This is kind of not a very good piece. I might have to trim this piece. I definitely have to get this closer to me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put it back in camera. I'm just stamping it straight down. There you go. And I'm gonna trim this up before we actually put it on the card. All right, I think we can start putting some of this stuff together. There we go. Let's close up some of these stamp pads so they don't dry out. All right. And now we're going to bring in back our fun fold. And on this one here, before I put this on, I'm going to take some of this baker's twine, and I'm going to wrap it around the bottom of my paper here. And I think I'm going to add a little bow. So I'm going to leave a longer piece for a bow or a knot on one end. This is how I do it. I'm going to leave a longer piece, and then I'm just going to wrap this around. And this isn't, if I said this was baker's twine, this is linen thread. Sometimes. Okay. And then I'm going to wrap this in here like so. Maybe I can grab it. And I'm going to form a knot. Well, a bow, actually. I'm going to do bunny ears if I can. Well, not really. One bunny ear and then a wraparound knot. Thought I had it and I didn't. Now I would definitely shorten this up and make it look all pretty. If you can't do a bow, just tie a knot on it. It doesn't have to be this, you know, bow on there. Or, yeah, fancy bow. Let me see. I gotta get my ribbon scissors. And I'm going to cut this. And then I am going to cut this little piece. It's still a little weaker than I want it. So, you know, if like you didn't have a partner or a pair of scissors or tweezers, I should have got my tweezers. And see how this is sagging a little bit and you want it tighter? Kind of move it up and down the card a little. So it kind of separates and then it kind of tightens it because it's going at an angle. Kind of something like that. So see how I did that? I think that's cute. Now we're going to put some adhesive on the back. You could also tighten it from the back too. Like put a piece of tape or take some snail and put it all together like this and make it tight. Always a way. And this piece is going to go right here on the front of this. And then we're going to take and put this piece inside. And then we're going to add some embellishments in our greeting. I love this little card. So now we got this. So now I'm going to add this greeting. And I need my scissors. Here they are. And this is just, I'm just going to hand cut it, but if you don't feel comfortable with that, definitely get out your trimmer. But this definitely need to be trimmed down. It was kind of wonky. Okay. Now I don't know if I made it any better right here. There we go. Now that looks better. And I'm trying to decide, should I put it like this? Like this? I'm so undecided, everybody. Maybe I should put it this way. Down, because I think the bow might hide it. I think I like it kind of sideways a little bit. So I'm going to get some mini Stampin' Dimensionals out right here and get my pokey tool, which, where is it? Right here. And I'm going to take and put some of these on the back of this because I think this would be cute popped up. And I'm going to use about 3. If you're liking my card so far, give me, I don't know, a thumbs up, like, and like I said, if you haven't, if you're new, you don't follow me, you know, hit those bell buttons and subscribe and all that good stuff. So there's that. Now remember, if you keep scoring on your score lines, it does help the card to lay down flatter. Because this is my template over here, and see how over time it is finally laying down flat, and this one will too. And now let's get some embellishments here. These are the new in color embellishments, so I think these would be fun. I think some of the yellow or maybe the mauve. Let me see. Let me hold this up to it and see which ones. I think the yellow, I really do. I think the yellow might make this pop. So I'm going to take a big one. I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to take a medium and put it way up here. And then we'll take another littler one. And I think I'll put it right here kind of next to it like that. Yeah. I think that looks kind of cool. Well, that is my card. That's my fun fold, and I hope you guys come back again. Like I said, subscribe. I think I'm going to try and do some, I'm going to call it Fun Fold Mondays. For a while, I'm going to just do a little series, and then maybe switch it up, you know, and do other cards too. But I'm going to do it Mondays at 5. This seems to work in my schedule right now. And yeah. So I hope this will work. So, you know, go back, watch the beginning. I wrote all the measurements down. I will put the measurements in the description box below after this video. Give it a little bit to upload. And then you guys can create, like I said, create a template, make a card. I put them together and then I clip them so that I have a sample of what I would do. And then I have, this is just retired or paper that you don't like. This is just my template. So I remember all the pieces and then, you know, come back and watch the video and do it again. So does anybody have any questions or anything? Because it's hard for me to look up, and I try to look over and say hello to everybody. And who's all excited about the new catalog going live tomorrow for Stampin' Up? Yeah, tomorrow's the 2nd. Yeah, it goes live tomorrow or midnight tonight. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to... Now, they were so backed up with if you ordered anything and you're still waiting for it. We've done so much with supplies and stuff. It's just crazy. Crazy busy. Busy, busy, busy for them. I got my coffee. And like I said, if you want to join my online class, all you have to do is order $50 or more and anything you want. The cards that I'll be giving you the kit free for will have to do with the Cheerful Daisy, which is this punch here. And you will get all the supplies to it. You don't have to order this set. Just the cards that I will be making will pertain to this set. If you want this set, you can order it or you can substitute it with something else. But if you order $50 or more with the host code that I'll have in the description box below, then you will get my free, it's 4 cards. You get 4 free cards plus you get a basic written tutorial and 4 free videos. I do a video on each card step by step for you. So I don't have any more news and no one's asking me any questions, so I'm just kind of going to pick up here and yeah. Well, thanks for joining me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.